Well, hello there. Welcome to AC Talks, a new segment on the channel where I'm going to be talking about things happening in the world of the internet. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about Minecraft animation channels and how some of them have some weird stats going on with how they're getting views. So just about anyone following this channel and knows about Minecraft animation and that whole community and the scene is aware of the, Monster School channels and things like that, and they're usually loathed within the community. And if you've seen any of my videos talking about it, I don't really have a problem with these channels. They're making the content they want to make and they're getting viewership. It's the way YouTube works, it's the algorithm, whatever, and it's a way to get views. I personally have made a few of these videos, but I haven't found the success that some of these other channels have. So there is the question, what makes these types of videos catch on, especially when everybody's kind of doing the same thing. There are certain trends that develop within the, let's say, Monster School animation community, and every channel follows these trends. Like, everyone is coming up with the same types of animations. For instance, you'll have like Monster School Baldi's Basics, Monster School Bottle Flip Challenge, things like that. And all of these channels pretty much are making the same exact videos. Everyone's making the same titles for the most part. Everyone's making the same kind of content. It's all, Monster School based, and it's all very similar in content. However, some get a lot of views and some don't. Now, this is all pretty normal for YouTube. I don't really know how the algorithm is going about choosing which of these all very similar animations to feature and to suggest to viewers and whatnot. But it's not uncommon for people to have similar types of content, and some of it gets picked up by the algorithm or just finds viewers somehow, and some of it doesn't. With so many people making content on YouTube, there has to be a way for some people to succeed and some people not to, because not everybody can be successful, and that's just how it works. However, I have noticed some weird trends with some of these channels, and I wanted to point it out and get some feedback on it. What do you guys think is going on here? Alright, so as you can see, we are on socialblade.com to look at some of these statistics for some of these channels. To start off, I'm going to show my own channel. This is my animation channel, Box Spring Animations. And as you can see here, we have 23,000, almost 24,000 subscribers, over 47 uploads, 4 million video views. And the channel was created back in 2017, but it didn't really start getting much traction until last year around June. So as you can see, if we scroll on down here, we've got the general metrics and everything, but what we're mostly interested in here on all of these is going to be this graph here. And as you can see here, around June of 2018, there was a massive uptick because the algorithm picked one of my videos to start suggesting. And as you can see, it's got the usual hills and valleys and what you would expect. Every month's not going to be consistent. Everything, you have good days and bad days, good months and bad months. And this has been pretty much my experience with the YouTube. It always varies. You never really have a consistent climb. There's always going to be good times and bad times. So we got a number of other channels here that I wanted to pull up that are relevant to this type of content. So one that most people are aware of and know about is Craftronics. It's one of the older channels here. As you can see, it was from 2013. I don't know when he exactly started uploading content, but as you can see, he's massively popular with 3 million subscribers, over almost a billion video views. If you scroll down here and we look at this graph, you'll see it's relatively consistent, not as erratic as mine, but he's been more successful for a longer period of time. So he's got a number of subscribers and all these things that are kind of evening out his graphic here. But you can see there are a lot of variations. If we move on here to another channel, Platybush, which is another massively popular channel. He's almost got 3 million subscribers, over 500 million video views. He's been going since 2015. Again, I don't know when he started making animations, but if we look at his graph, it's somewhat of a linear path here, but it's, kind of bumpy. You got, a massive spike there, and then kind of settles a little bit and then starts settling down. Pretty typical, just variations in the algorithm and how your videos are performing. So if we move on here to another one, I don't know anything about this channel. It was started in about a year ago. They have over 200,000 subscribers, 42 million views on their videos. And if you scroll down here, again, it's kind of a random, a little bit of a linear slope here, but it's not consistent. It goes down and then up and then down, and this is over a month or two of time where you have these little like highs and lows taking place. Move on again. This is another random channel. Again, almost 1 million subscribers for this one. Scroll down here and then you have a little bit of a linear path here. Then it goes down, kind of mellows out a bit. If you look at mine from the beginning and then look at this one, it's very similar kind of paths they take. You go high where you're getting a lot of views and then it goes down, kind of mellows out again. It's very erratic and you can't really predict it. It's all very random. Again, we have another one here. He's got almost 500,000 subscribers, 82 million channel views, video views, and he's been going since 2015. And again, somewhat of leveled out, but he's been going a little bit longer, so he's got subscribers and whatnot, I guess, that are probably padding that weird meteoric rises and lows. But you can see a lot of variation. Another one here started in 2016, almost 500,000 subscribers, 124 million video views. Come down here, very erratic, right? I'm kind of beating a dead horse here, but we're building up to a point, all right? You just look at all these channels. We got another one with over 500,000, 200+ million video views. Look at their graph, very erratic, good days, bad days, good months, bad months. It's all very normal. But there's a couple that I spotted recently. One that I would say is a little bit less egregious than the other is this one, Fluffy Animations. 100,000 subscribers, 14 million video views, has been going for less than a year, much less. It started in August of 2018. And if we go to the graph, it's relatively bumpy. It's got a little bit of a bump to it, but it's a very small scale of time, so it's hard to say. But there is a relatively linear upward trajectory here. And what's interesting is this is, over here is where they started, and it just immediately almost started taking off. If you look here, within a month or two of them being on, they're getting over 500,000 monthly views on the channel. And then by February or March, February here, they're getting almost 7 million views. Maybe they're lucky, how the algorithm works and who it picks up. It's kind of random. Nobody really knows how it works. So maybe we'll just tick it off to right place, right time, right kind of content. Who knows? I've seen videos with millions of views that have no tags, and I've seen videos with hundreds of views that have tons of appropriate tags. So who really knows what's going on and how this stuff works? But it looks a little weird. So to get to the main course here, this channel that I recently found, I actually watched some of their videos and they're kind of interesting, like the way that the animation is done and the editing. So I'm not knocking the channel. We're not trying to call anyone out here or anything like that. It's just the trajectory is kind of weird because in this channel, like I'll show you more in a little bit, it's very, very active for an animation channel. So the channel was created in 2014. They've got over 500,000 subscribers and 97 million video views. So if we scroll down here to the graph, you'll see that from December of 2018, we're down here to, this is a lot of views. This is 1 million views a month. But somehow from there, it's just like a linear line up to February where they had 54 million views in 1 month. So that is a bit different from the other ones we looked at, right? We do have this other one. Like I said, it's somewhat of a linear path. Could be natural, I don't know. It's hard to say when you're getting down here to lower amounts of views. But this one really stood out to me because I noticed, this channel is very active. They're getting tons of views no matter what they upload. Like even Craftronic, someone who has 3 million subscribers. If you look here, 3 million subs, he can upload videos and they always vary in views. Like some of them do really well. He'll get like 7 million views in a week. Other ones have been up for multiple weeks and only have, a few 100,000 views. So this channel somehow is just like shooting up like a rocket and doing so relatively linearly. Now granted, this scale here is kind of small for some reason. It's not really showing much beyond December. I don't really know why that is. So maybe it's something I'm doing wrong that's kind of making it look weird based on the time frame that I have to look at. But we are looking at basically, 2 or 3 months here. And it's such a very just no dips or anything. And the fact that it goes from 1 million views a month straight up to almost 60 is pretty interesting, pretty crazy. So if we actually go here, I'm going to click on the channel. We're going to check it out real quick, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is the channel here, loading a bit slow. So if I go to the videos, then you'll see here they're uploading multiple videos a week, and anyone who does animation knows that it's a very tedious and time-consuming task. Now sometimes, you know, these channels, like I've tried it myself, I've noticed a lot of other ones, you'll combine new animations with previous uploads to make the videos longer, to try and, you know, get on the algorithm's good side and to just boost the value of the content. Sometimes you'll have a narrative content like a series, and you put them together in an order in one video, so it's more convenient to watch. You can watch the whole story take place for new viewers who are finding the channel. And I'm not sure if that's what this channel is doing exactly. I haven't really sat down and watched their videos through because it's not, you know, really content for me. But I've checked out some of them, and like, again, you know, they have an interesting style and whatnot, but there has to be, I would think, more than one person working on this channel, because you can see here a week ago, 6 days ago, 5 days ago, 4 days ago, like they're uploading like daily, basically daily animations that are all over 10 minutes long. And if you look at the view counts, like they are varying somewhat. There's, you know, here's 738,578, 1.8 million, but they're all getting, you know, upwards of close to 500,000 to over 1 million views. Some of them, like this one, 11 million views, 2.8 million, 5.6. So they don't really have any low performing videos. They're all at least, like, you know, around 500,000 plus. And this is for a channel that's not been that active until recently. If you look here, like this is the oldest upload that it shows, and it's 4 months old. Let's actually make sure about that. I'm going to go here and sort to the oldest upload. So yeah, this confirms that this is 4 months old. So they started uploading these animations 4 months ago. Now there may have been other stuff on this channel and they removed it once the animation stuff started catching on. I don't know. But yeah, so 4 months in, and they're already, you know, 600,000+ subscribers, getting millions of views almost on every video, or at least half of the uploads they are putting out are getting, you know, upwards of 1 million+ views. So there it is. Those are my observations and just my little investigation, just comparing some channels and their statistics with each other. Again, I'm not trying to call anyone out or start any drama or anything like that. I just wanted to point this out and get some opinions. What do you guys think is going on here? Do you think that there are people somehow gaming the algorithm? Are they paying for views somehow? Or is it really just blind luck and they've found the gravy train and they've gotten on it? You know, on my channel, I had that one video, like I pointed out, that suddenly got picked up by the algorithm. And when I saw that happen, I started producing more similar content to try and ride the wave. And unfortunately it didn't work. I don't really know exactly what is the reasoning for it, you know, how it works. Nobody really understands the algorithm, but for whatever reason the stars didn't align for that, and so far none of the other videos that I've uploaded on that channel of similar or more trendy type content has picked up the way that one video has. But then you have these channels where they seem to just like hit it almost every upload. So maybe not suspicious, you know, it could be someone with, you know, like a strategy. Maybe they spent months and months building up a whole arsenal of animations, and they're just kind of releasing them over time now and trying to see how the algorithm treats the channel with regular 10+ minute, you know, animation uploads. Maybe it's multiple people working on the same channel. I don't really know. You know, you can't really fault people for coming up with strategies and trying to execute it and trying to play the YouTube game the way it's meant to be played, at least how YouTube wants people to upload content. But with such a linear path of video views, now again, for some reason, those stats are only over a few months and they've only been uploading for 4 months. So it seems like they've been successful from day one, from when they started uploading. So very interesting. Again, that doesn't mean that they haven't had older content that was on the channel that they've unlisted or privated or deleted because they wanted to like refocus the channel to this type of content since they saw how successful it was. But there's a lot of people out there making content and they'll have that one-hit wonder video and not really be able to replicate it. And then you have others who are just soaring through the skies, I guess, and then other people who are just kind of growing at a normal rate and capitalizing on the successful content. I don't know. Does it look suspicious to you? What do you think? Well, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little segment here of AC Talks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.